We've been redefining the perfect customer experience. This is the next step in that evolution. Whee! You ever had that feeling like maybe you found the one? Like maybe this is the one?
I think this is the one.
I have a feeling this is gonna last.
In our pursuit of perfection, we have designed custom boxes. We use state-of-the-art packing material, humidification systems, fresh strings on every instrument, and also a digital Bluetooth hygrometer to make sure your guitar arrives safely and you'll know when to open it. And if that's not enough, you're gonna get some extra goodies. At the Acoustic Shop, we know it takes some time to get to know your instrument. That's why we offer a 30-day trial period, so that you will know whether or not you're in love.
Chef's pick.
You. So tell me a little bit about your action at the 1st and 12th fret. I just want to be clear in the beginning. I'm still looking at other guitars.
That's a wrap.
We know that love can be fleeting. With that in mind, we're gonna offer you an unprecedented 1-year return guarantee.
Where you can exchange your guitar for up to 90% of its original purchase price. The Acoustic Shop Dreadnought program. You deserve better.
You guys think for next year's?
All right, hello everybody. They should be able to hear us.
Hi everybody, how
So
you
we're
doing?
here. All right, here's the intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. The biggest acoustic sale of the year is almost here. Small Business Saturday at the Acoustic Shop. Mark your calendars for Saturday, November 30th, because this isn't just any sale. It's a once-a-year acoustic extravaganza. Today on Shoppe Talk, we will preview the madness, drop hints about the specials, and maybe even settle a Chapman Brother debate or two. Small Business Saturday, the only day of the year when acoustic dreams come true at unbeatable prices. Now on to Shoppe Talk with John, Jeremy, Jason, Hinckley, and Trent.
John.
I like that. Very good. They heard it even. I double checked. I made sure.
Yay!
That was
Thank
pretty
you guys.
impressive.
Well, there we go.
Thanks, Hinkley. Thanks for.
There we go.
Thanks for working so hard on that.
Thank you.
I know it takes
I
a lot
did
to
literally
fly all the way to
everything.
England, hire a voice
Yep.
actor directly from
Yep.
London.
And you just barely got back in time. And I found out
Exactly.
The file
Yep.
wasn't in metric.
It didn't take. Yeah.
It was in metric.
Welcome, guys. Though that was the little preview for today of what's going to happen, all the
measure-
fun stuff.
They measure waveforms in millimeters.
Do they really? Really? Yeah, they told me that. All right, so welcome, guys. Let's just go on down at Chap Boogie. No,
Who the heck is that?
He does not get the award for first comments. That's terrible. He just took the first comment award. I'm gonna have to
Disqualified.
default.
Bulldoggers
Yep,
first.
I'm gonna have to give it to
But it was
Bulldogger
instigated by
instead.
my comments. Have you guys, speaking of this, can I interrupt this? Have you guys seen the guy
Sure.
on TikTok
Defines people.
that, yeah, people submit a picture of nothing. Like
Just them
and
somewhere, like in a
yeah,
parking lot.
And then he scans the picture and figures out where it is in like,
Really,
minutes.
like geo-guessing?
yeah.
He's just a
It's
geo-guesser.
pretty incredible. He's like, so I see at the corner here, there's
Yeah.
a little girder that looks like a stadium. And this parking
pretty
lot
nuts.
has,
Yep.
yeah, it's like pretty hilarious.
Dude, heck yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I do like geo-guessing. I've heard, I
never
know,
heard
I
of
know
such a
some
thing.
strats. We should play
People just take a
geo-guessing
picture
live
somewhere
right
and you
now.
got, people research it and figure out exactly what the
Yeah,
location
it's
is.
a
They mainly
game. Yeah,
use-
GeoGuessr is a game.
They use like
and,
Google Earth.
Yeah, he uses Google
search
Earth,
around.
and that you play against other people essentially, and you get a certain number of
It's like I
points
can
for
tell it's
guessing.
spring right now, and
They can tell by like the trees and the signs and
So that's
stuff.
what.
It's very
Obviously,
cool.
Bulldogger is a geoguesser.
Must
He's
be
playing
that.
the game with John. You
Yes.
see him out and
Alrighty. Yes, you were right. Okay, so going. I'm saying hello to everybody. Shu is here, which is
Congratulations.
great.
oh my
Trent.
god,
Oh,
So there we go.
what What's all the ice cubes? Is it
I don't know
cold?
what the ice cubes could possibly mean.
Snow time.
Snow time? I'm going to go down the list real quick. So Clint asked the first question. I'm wondering if a metal body guitar like the Recording King RM993
Yes, it does.
requires a
They all
neck
have wood necks.
adjustment.
Do they have a metal neck one? Nobody
No.
makes a metal neck one, so they're
That
all
would be
wooden
very
necks.
uncomfortable. You would stick to it. I mean, imagine like it'd be like it'd
cold.
be like a Christmas story.
Were there any
freeze.
of the
Don't lick
square
your
necks?
guitar.
though? I think there were a few square necks that were metal neck.
What are you talking about?
No.
I don't know this. Maybe
Not from
I'm
Recording
not gonna
King.
say it never
Those are
existed,
Nationals.
but I would say not probable.
There we go.
So yes, you still need neck adjustments because it is got all that.
Guitar
tension.
Ganza, don't hold your breath. I'm too tired to deal with this.
For the bickering.
Bother to
Okay.
engage.
He will.
Hello,
worry.
Tex, though. Hello, Guitar Xana. Hello, Shovel. And hello, Clint, Andy A, Carol, Steve. A lot of the usuals. The usual awesome people that tune in. Stephen
The
Mooney as
Motley
well.
Crew.
Yeah, welcome, guys. Welcome.
Hi, guys.
Tex, I saw
Let's
your
see.
email.
Corey did
I will
break
give you
a
some
guitar.
answers today.
Is it true that Corey has already broken up with the guitar? I think so.
No, he did
I
not
don't
break
know.
up with his guitar. He just broke one of our guitars.
Okay. Hello, Ed. Hello. Is Trent there? Carol is saying, please extend my sincere congrats his way and encourage his fiance to like all of Trent's videos. So
Hopefully
there we
she
go.
has.
Trent says thank you.
Hopefully, yeah.
Is his
Trent
mic
says
on?
thank you.
Unlike my wife, who has never liked anything I've ever done,
Wow.
beyond the children that I've made.
Really?
Did you make those?
Half.
That's the question.
Hello, guys.
Question.
We went halvesies on 5 kids.
True. All right.
22 degrees from 14. Wow, it's a heat wave.
John's starting fights.
I didn't do anything.
Did he? Already?
All right, let's play.
Yeah, let's
What are we
do
gonna play,
it. Let's do a
we're
thing.
gonna go. There you go, Shoot. Shoot tuned in last week after the live stream. He was disappointed when he watched the whole thing and we didn't do Jingle Bells.
Hey, if
we
you're
only
there,
do it
you
if you're
get
in the
it.
chat.
Yeah.
But he did say some very kind things about the shop in the Small Business Saturday page. on
Yeah.
YouTube.
That was the most chaotic version of Jingle Bells.
Jason was just in
No,
the
that was
walk on the
great.
face. We did in G that time too, which was
I
a little
know.
odd.
That felt good.
Looking at some more comments. Steve says, I
He's
asked
taking care of the
Santa.
TikTok tapping.
What?
He taps the like on TikTok. He's got the fast fingers.
Yes, that's true. Okay, Steve said, I asked Santa for a new guitar, but only if he gets one from TAS. Has he been by there yet? Not
I
yet.
don't know.
I
Yeah,
haven't
he
seen him
filled
yet.
up his entire sleigh.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he hasn't
I
got
thought he
enough
would do it
because there's still
closer to
100 and some of them
Christmas.
in that garage.
said-
Yeah,
Santa, we love you and all, but you have to wait till the sale like everyone else.
like everyone else, exactly. Samuel Higgins is saying, anything major I've missed since the past month? You haven't been on for a bit. The biggest thing that you guys should all know about is Small Business Saturday.
Or Trent getting engaged.
Or Trent getting, as well as Trent getting engaged. Yeah, that was nice. But besides that, Small Business Saturday, very
Let's do this.
exciting. It's happening.
Let's make it happen.
Let's do it.
It's coming.
So what do you guys want to start with that?
John, you got a tune you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a.
I was going to do that one. Want to do that one?
Are we trying TikTok today, Ekley, or did we give up on that?
Absolutely. No, I'm going to try TikTok.
Okay.
I just like to wait until
Should
you
always
guys
wait
play
until we start
something.
music.
Yeah, wait,
Sorry.
yeah. Can I get another tab that says, I never go around mirrors? That's a Lefty Frizzell song. Frizzle
It's
song.
also a pattern for vampires.
That's true.
It's true. I like it says Keith Whitley. Keith Whitley
I had a
also did
sarcastic
it.
comment that I'm not going to say.
Which one will matter?
It won't.
It won't matter.
It ought to be better.
I want to hear what your sarcastic comment
He's
was
being
gonna
nice
be.
today. He's not going to cause a fight
All right, I like
until
it.
we sing Bringing Mary
Okay.
Home. All right, what key you're doing, G?
Yeah, sure.
You go, "Oh, I can't."
How about that? I can't stand to see a good man go.
Can I get the lyrics, Hinkley?
One who never combs his face or shaves. I wanted to do it, it just didn't rhyme. A man who leans on wine over love that's told a lie. Oh, it tears me up to see a grown man cry. So I never go around mirrors. I can't stand to see me without you by my side. No, I never go around mirrors because I've got a heartache to hide. Sorry.
All John.
That's what I thought you were doing. I can't stand to be where heartaches hang around. It's so easy for the blues to get me down. To see a grown man cry is more than I can stand. I can't look into the eyes of half a man. So I never go around mirrors. I can't stand without you by my side. No, I never go around mirrors because I got a heartache to hide. And it tears me up to see a grown man cry. That was a good one. Sorry, Jer. I was
all right.
I was so busy trying to get my rhythm pattern.
He got excited and decided to take away
Huh?
he got excited and decided to take away a measure.
Didn't I take away a measure?
Oh yeah, complete measure. Whole thing.
So,
Whole thing gone. Jump to the next chord. Go ahead, go. Bye bye.
yep.
I didn't even know I did it. That's cool.
Just to keep you guys updated real quick, I'm doing a little testing with our TikTok live stream before I get it working.
Ooh.
Hopefully it
we
will
want
get
to make
working
sure we're not
soon. I
flagged
want
for
to make
being
sure that we're
indecent.
not flagged. I have
It's
no
mainly
idea
Jerry. He keeps showing up
why
half
it's doing
naked
it.
before we start.
I'm gonna
the
figure it
TikTok.
out though. Going
I
in
thought
from
you said
that,
showing your giblets. Jeremy said this stream
Don't
was from
show
the
your
waist up.
giblets. It's not time for turkey time.
no,
It's supposed to be waist up. But it's the Elvis Presley rule.
no. Okay.
Jingle bells are included for elven customers only. I don't know what that means.
The elves.
Elves, yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Pointy shoes and all.
I was
whatnot.
thinking about like the elves from like Lord of the Rings. Like, what would they
Same
want
thing.
to hear jingle bells for? It's completely different elves. Yeah.
They don't make toys.
First question. That is a question, acoustically related, I believe. Second, I guess. What is the lowest cost Eastman slope shoulder thermo-cured guitar that you
Well,
have or will have?
Is this Tex asking about this?
This is
'Cause
Tex
I
asking about
saw
this.
his. Yeah, there it is. All right. Here's the deal, Tex. Stick around. The E1 SS SB Deluxe that is going to be on doorbuster sale is the guitar you want. You said you wanted to get something along the lines of that of the Guild DS240, I think is what it's called. That was a great guitar. We actually sold a lot of those guitars, but I'm here to tell you, you will not be upset when you find one of the new E1 SS Deluxes. Those are fantastic. It is a thermo-cured top. I actually made a phone call to Eastman today to make sure that all the E1 Deluxes are thermo-cured tops. So
They're toasted.
Yeah, I got a question for you, Hinkley.
Yes.
Should we go ahead and get a guest on here and see if we can test it out?
We could absolutely try that right from the jump if that is the move. Let me
I
see.
say let's destroy the stream right away.
If that's the move, then we can do it. Okay, let me see if there's any other questions. Actually, what am I saying? If you want to ask a question, you can ask it live. All right, so what we're going to do is something that we kind of mentioned a little bit previously.
This is a new dimension for the Acoustic Shop
Yeah.
Wednesday live
It's like
stream.
the fourth dimension.
The live stream device that we use has this really cool option where we can invite guests on. So we would like
Just
to do
use your
that
cell
live.
phone, click on the link.
Click
It's
on
pretty
the link.
intuitive. Put your name in there.
So what
And
I'm
then
about
click
to
go.
do,
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
yes.
Please have pants on.
So
Please have pants on.
yes.
In the meantime, guys, Hinkley, share the link. Let's play a song, guys.
Sure,
Okay,
we'll do
somebody
that.
requested John Hardy. Do you wanna
I
sing
sent
the
it in
words of
Slack,
that?
Hinkley, if you want to do that.
You said that you did send it in
You'll
Slack.
sing the
You're
words?
right. Yes, we
do
did
that.
get the request for a
John
John Hardy.
was a desperate little man.
So
be an A
just
if
keep
we
that
do
in mind. The link that I'm going to send, and also keep in mind that we can only allow
All
5
the
people to
gold
join.
in California.
So
I don't
it's
think
going to
you're gonna
be
have that many
first come,
people coming
first
on,
serve. Yeah.
These guys are
You,
shy.
you do need a camera, but you just use your phone camera. You click the link, you follow the instructions to allow it to use your camera and microphone, and then
Little tip of advice. It says there's a little settings thing. So if it's showing the back side of your camera, if like it's showing your opposite and not showing you, click on that settings thing and then have it change to the different camera.
yes, you can
Front
change it.
facing versus rear facing.
Yeah, you got it.
But I believe in
Tex,
you
you gotta use
guys,
your
so
phone,
we'll do
Gene.
it. You can
Tex said,
just
"My
do
computer
it on
did
a
not have a computer."
phone. You can just do it on a phone as well. So if you pull up this live stream
Text that's the worst kind of computer.
on your phone,
I think he means camera, but let's play a song.
do that. You want to get us
need
John
lyrics to
Hardy
John Hardy?
lyrics?
yes, I can.
I was on it too. I was ready to go.
Just know that I'm going to be switching off this screen in like
That's
2
fine.
seconds.
Bounce
Okay.
me back and forth. If you can.
Gotcha.
1, 2,
You should be
3.
good.
Well, John Hardy was a desperate little man, tearing his guns every day. Well, they shot him a man on the West Virginia line. Gotta see John Hardy get hollered out to Johnny as he rode on out of town. Said, Johnny, I'll be true to you. Johnny, I'll be true to you. To the west, from the north and the south end of town. When the sun comes up tomorrow, they're gonna lay John Hardy down, show to his hanging crown. They're gonna let John Hardy swing him down.
Start a fight, but why add an extra solo to Jeremy right as he finishes his solo? What point was there?
I did two right before that, and that's where they usually do them.
Vocally, they only do one.
Vocally do one.
If it's instrumental, you do two. And we didn't G normally, so I could just hand Bush's.
Well, Zen liked him anyway, Jeremy. So I just liked it so much.
Hey, Tex, just so you know, it did work, and I can see you. So let's answer. Do we want to answer a couple more questions real quick? Because there is a lot in here, or do you want to go straight to
This
Tex?
is going to be good. All right, we can do that.
answer a couple
Should I talk about
questions.
what
Okay,
I'm playing
we got a
first?
few.
Up above, somebody said, John,
We do
thank you
need
for the
to do that.
recommendation on the Americana strings. They made all the difference for his D28 or D18.
Those are good strings.
So J.R. Faust.
There we go. Okay. Herb did ask this also on the on our YouTube channel, so go ahead and go into this one.
I'm going to tell you right now, the sale on Saturday, you can almost possibly get that for similar prices. So the A-Style MD350, MD305 would be
on
quite
sale.
a big difference between the PCH. PCH is a really good mandolin, especially if you're going to have it like in your camper or like keep
And
it
it's
around the
normal
house.
price, totally worth it.
Yeah. But at the sale price on that, I would probably hold out for Saturday if I were you.
There we go. All right. Jay Birdman, I see you sold the guitar I had targeted for the big day, but can I order it at the sale price?
It depends what guitar was it.
Yes, it does depend.
If it is a standard model that we carry and can order, if you pay for it in full on that day, you can get the discounted price. You just have to wait for it to arrive before we ship it, but you will have locked in that price.
What is your recommendation on strings for the Little Jane cedar top?
I would probably
Lighter
still
gauge,
put the,
right?
I think they run standard lights on those. I'd probably still put the XS's on those. If it were me,
Okay.
that's what I'd do.
All right. Let's
Is
see.
it the FYM 60 that he said? that he
Pants
was looking
why?
for?
Because
That's a tough one. I mean, yes, we can do it, but I don't know when the next one will arrive, to be honest.
So, but you said yes.
Yes.
So the only caveat with that is that you do need to pay in full on SBS day.
Correct.
That is the
and
only
don't
thing.
get mad when Alvarez
But
is taking too long to get it to us because
that-
we got no control.
Yeah. And I feel like that's a fair thing, you know. It is still quite a discount. That's just our only caveat with that. Yep. Is a parlor with a deep body still considered a small guitar?
Absolutely.
Interesting. I'd say
I
yeah.
would say yeah.
Are we doing any TAS Dreadnought program t-shirts in the works?
We haven't
plan
yet.
on it. We could easily
irons.
do those, though.
That is like the second time or third time I've heard that.
We'll figure
Yeah.
that out then, I guess. I haven't heard this.
Marketing,
This is the first
guys.
time.
So many
marketing.
questions. Oh my gosh, guys. All right, let's see. Is a Soundport guitar a must-have? I think
I don't know
that
if
depends.
it's a must-have. I
Yeah.
like it. It's pretty cool.
Cool thing.
But he hasn't
Yeah.
cut any holes in the side of his guitars.
Yeah. John, what builder would you say makes your favorite guitar to play?
That's a good question.
That is.
Changes every day.
It does change. I like a lot of them. I like a lot. I like this one a lot. I like.
It's like picking women. I mean, in fact, we're going to try them all.
Gotcha.
No shop talk next week. No, I'm going to be out of town unless Jeremy and Jason want to do it by themselves.
We're
out of town
discussing
Wednesday?
that. We'll
We are gonna
probably
be
do a
setting
little
up-
surprise live.
We're going to be
maybe?
setting up a booth in a tent in
Yeah.
a
So,
parking lot.
let me get this straight. John's leaving and not here Wednesday.
You're
We're gonna
right.
get back
Not
to
here
work Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
Only going to be here Saturday morning.
Yeah. Be glad I'm coming back.
Wow.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I may decide not to come back.
You know, Thanksgiving, you like just list the things you're thankful for. Stardom, top of my list.
Stardom. I love you too, Rodney.
Hey, David, my favorite mandolin strings are, in general, the LSB 250s, silken bronze strings from GHS. I use those almost all the time on my mandolins. But if I'm not going to be changing them very often, I will use the XS strings from D'Addario, the medium gauge. I like those a lot too. Different tone, but they just last a lot longer.
So for those of you, it looks like we only have one that has joined the live stream so far. Are we ready to let Tex join?
Should I tell them what
Okay.
I got before I switch guitars? Let me do that
Sure.
real fast.
Tex, please let me know right here in the chat that you're ready. Go ahead and type it in if you are ready.
I am playing a guitar that showed up in here, and this was actually built for a customer, and then he kind of switched loving guitars, so he got something different.
Use the Dreadnought.
Yeah, well, sort of. He just kind of returned it, but this is a SG 152 Grand Reserve. So this has Studio Goose specs, so light gauge strings, but look at the Madagascar rosewood on this Grand Reserve. Look at that.
It's gorgeous, dark.
We
Where?
handpicked
I don't
this.
see it. Where is it?
Gorgeous. So anyway, fantastic guitar. Just made its way in, and that's the first time I got to play it, so I think it sounds great.
That is awesome. Another incredible Boucher. Jeremy.
I am playing, this just arrived yesterday. I unboxed it, actually it arrived a couple days ago, but I unboxed it yesterday in the live stream for Takeover Tuesday. It is a Buis A-style. I believe this is the Persephone A-style. It's got the maple binding on it. I believe it's an Adirondack spruce top and beautiful maple back and sides. And I love the burst on these.
It's Persephone.
It's gorgeous.
Persephone.
Till my Persephone left me so lonely.
It's specificity.
So Tex. Okay, I see it now. Rodney, I do not see your camera. Yeah, there you are. Never mind. All right.
All right, who are we bringing on first?
I think Tex did it first.
Caller, first time caller.
So as long as you guys are ready.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Exactly.
Let's go ahead.
You
Tex
guys ready?
from Montana.
All right.
I feel like a radio DJ. Go. Radio
Let
DJ.
me do one more
Oh my gosh.
thing real
You
quick.
ruined my intro.
Push the button.
No, I did not.
Push the button. All right.
Tex's camera left, so I can't
Don't say that, Jason.
put him on there.
Tex, your camera died.
I don't know where you are.
Oh no.
Oh,
This is why we're testing this out today.
Exactly. Instead of doing it on the stream.
This is the stream. What are you
The stream
talking
is
about?
the Saturday.
The Small Business Saturday, yeah. Tex, your camera's gone. I can't see you if you're trying to join. We can do Rodney instead. Do you guys want to?
Let's do Rodney if he's ready.
Okay, Rodney, if you are ready.
What is happening on here? Ask no, shoot or shoe.
All right. And you guys should be able to hear Rodney.
Hello,
do we get to see
Rodney,
Rodney?
are you there?
Rodney, that's the thing that we do.
Hey,
not
guys.
know.
Hi, guys.
Turn him
Hi.
up. Turn him up, Trent. Please. How you doing? What brings you to this
Hey,
fine,
man.
fine live stream?
Hey, I'm just showing my love here for the bass player.
Oh. Love for the bass player. Well, thank you for that.
Our next
Yeah, yeah. I'm the one that always keeps on writing in, showing the love for the guy down on the end.
Oh, we got to show him love sometimes, I guess. That's a little brother thing.
He doesn't deserve it, though. Give us more.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
I have it turned up
Hey, you guys,
all the way on my end.
you guys have a happy Thanksgiving next week.
You too.
You too.
I hope you have a great one. Are you going to be joining us on Small Business Saturday?
Probably not. I got things to do.
Yeah, that's the thing to do. Cancel everything else.
Yep.
Yep. Thanks
Oh,
for being the
geez,
first
thanks.
caller on this. That's fun.
No problem, guys.
Hey, there we go. We got it.
Yeah, I turned it up.
Thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Lots of echo and feedback. Uh-oh. His audio's on. We didn't hear the echo or feedback. I kind of felt pretty good in here. So we're going to see what's going on. All right. John's asking, why did Martin and Gibson wait so late to get into the Torrefaction game? Seems like they were very slow to respond to the customer's request, while foreign builders have beat them at their own game. Well, I'll be honest with you, John. I don't think that a lot of the import companies would have done it either had they not been pushed into it. You know, the truth is, Eastman didn't do it and had no interest in it when we first brought it to him. They didn't know anything about it, and I kind of pushed them really, really hard. I think Recording King also did it right about that same period of time, started doing some, paying attention to what was going on. Big companies like that are so into their own thing. It's hard for them to kind of bounce with what's happening and new and what everybody's
pretty big
kinda
investment for an unproven thing for their line, so I'm sure it takes them a little while to convince themselves to.
All right, so sorry. Tex, I do see your camera, so just keep it on that page real quick, and I think that we can go ahead and bring him on.
This is kind of our test, guys, so let us know
Yeah.
if you're hearing weird things, and we'll try
Yes,
to
please
figure
give
out what's
us
going on.
feedback. Absolutely. That would be very, very nice if we could get some feedback. So,
Well, I don't
She
want
wants
feedback.
to make sure that nobody goes
Not
live unless
feedback
they've liked the
necessarily, yeah.
YouTube channel.
Don't give me feedback.
Like and
all right.
subscribe.
Give me
So
information back.
here is Tex, guys.
Tex, how you doing, buddy? Can I hear you?
Checking.
Oh, there
Hang
he
on
is.
a
I hear
second.
him. How are you doing, Howard?
So far, so good.
Good. We got a little digital blather, but yeah. So you've been looking at possibly jumping
Good
in
morning.
on the SBS E1SS Deluxe. Is that true?
So far, so good.
That's good. We definitely have a delay now. But it is good to have you with us. One of my favorite guys for the internet and long conversations. We have lots of conversations here at the shop, and Tex has been enjoying guitars.
Using
all
music
over.
to help people with memory problems.
It's true.
It's really a great thing that Tex does on a regular basis.
Definitely a delay. delay.
Delay. I love it. That will be awesome. I don't know how you fix that one.
I don't know. Must be the internet in Montana.
Tex, do you have a question for us at all today that you want to ask live?
We'll wait.
I tried to ask it.
I think you might be cutting out.
I did. If my total purchase on Small Business Saturday goes over $1,000, can I get an?
I'm assuming he's asking about.
I should be here.
We definitely have a internet glitch. We're getting pieces and bits and parts of him there. I'm wondering if he figures on the acoustic hair. That's what he last said. Will he get
Dreadnought
one?
program.
Yeah, the Dreadnought guarantee.
It doesn't officially fall under that, but here's what's good news for you. The acoustic hairs will be on sale. They're going to be $14.95, which is $99. That's what I said. $14.99, which will be a good savings right there.
Yeah, so the Dreadnought guarantee is for any instrument, the singular instrument.
Individual
Has
instrument.
to equal more than $1,000. The overall purchase wouldn't affect that, but if you are going to be interested in some of those acoustic hair, Bluetooth hygrometers, and thermometers, they will be on sale. We're getting our own custom packaging for those, and they should be, normally I think they're $24.99. They're going to be $14.99, so $10 off each. So a big sale on those. I think we're going to go through a lot of them. So get one for each of your instruments in your house, and you'll be set. I had a few questions up there. One is somebody wants to know the best.
Thanks for joining us, Tex. We'll catch you later, buddy.
Absolutely. Hopefully we can get this
Okay.
working with little to no delay.
Yeah, we're going to keep dialing it in.
Absolutely.
Best beginner mandolin, going to force his brother to learn, or her brother. I'm not sure if that, I guess, could be either one. But a great beginner, if you want just a really affordable one, the, what do they call the Ortega mandolins we got in the shop, they're about $199.
They're definitely a starter.
The best one, actually, if you can save up a little bit more, would be the PCH flat top, the flat top mandolin from Eastman. And then again, on Small Business Saturday, we're going to have our best sale ever on MD305s, and it really would probably be worth upgrading to that because it's going to be an excellent instrument for anybody starting off, or even Guitar Zen. I said upgrading from the Mike Kelly. There's going to be some good ones. So he's wanting to step up maybe to the M5F or the Eastman 615 Gold Burst.
Would you recommend either? Over one?
I mean, depends on specific needs. The 615 is going to come with a pickup built in, K&K pickup, and hard shell case. The Bourgeois is going to be a torrefied Adirondack spruce top, back and sides. A pretty big step up in quality and wood selection.
And even setup.
And setup.
Wide nut. Yeah.
So yeah, the Bourgeois is going to be a really serious contender for a touring musician. You may need to install pickup later if you're interested in that.
Heck yeah. All right, so I do have a couple more in here, by the way. I'm reading more stuff in general. Are any E1P Bluesmasters going to make it in? Probably not before SBS.
There actually is some on this next
Ooh.
run. There's
Cool.
one or two of them, I think. Should be here next week.
All right.
Beginning of it.
So, JR Faust, I see you in here. I think we're going to go ahead and bring you on. All right?
All right.
I also see Vince. Vince, I got you.
Shu asked, can anybody join
Or
just guitar question? Just as long as you keep it PC.
If you have, yeah.
G, and
Yeah.
He probably just wants to sing Jingle Bells with us.
We'd prefer guitar questions.
I'd love to have Shu on.
All right. Are you guys ready?
We're ready.
All right. Here's JR Faust crafting.
JR, how you doing? Glad to have you
He's
with
got
us
the
today.
dog on the screen right now, which is great.
I love dogs.
Yeah, the dogs like all of How you guys doing?
Doing
We're doing
good.
great. How are you doing today?
That's not the dog talking. Doing all right.
Glad
Yeah,
you
I
like
feel
those
like it's
Americana
gone.
strings.
I do. I've seen them for a while, and then after I heard you guys recommend them, I thought, you know what, I'll give them a shot. And I've always liked GHS, but it never did sound good on that Martin. Well, those sound really good. So
Well, good.
Tex found the same thing.
They may or may not be on an incredible sale on next Saturday.
Oh,
I'll
they
be
will
there. I
We
will
just
be
can't tell
here.
what the sale is.
Yeah.
I'll buy a few probably.
That sounds like a
Awesome.
plan.
Awesome.
What
Do you have
guitars are
any-
you playing right now? Said you have a D18. Is that your main guitar?
Well, all of them are.
I hear you.
Yeah, it just depends really on the mood. I've got a Guild OM 120 that I love, an old mahogany, and the Yamaha LLTA, that Transacoustic Sonic.
Those are great too.
In the market, plenty of ukuleles, a mandolin. I got a few, but yeah, the D18's probably that was my dream guitar, and I got it. So it's probably the only one 10 years from now I'll still have. OM 120 that I love, an old
Oh,
mahogany. Oh, I've got an echo here.
That was us.
Oh.
That was Higgins.
He
She
wants us
just
to be able to
figured it
see
out.
you.
Still be a
Now we
little bit of a delay, but this will kind of help.
Look at this. We
Until
can
they see
you
me,
now.
then everybody's like, "Get that cat off of there!" Oh my goodness! Real quick, and then I'll get off here. Let the other people have a chance. But I've got a that gunmetal cat's eyes capo on the way, and my question is that now I know they won't be on a sale at all as far as SBS.
Correct.
But do you guys run sales on them at all during other times of the year? And I know they're private made company and all that, but so you guys, I'm sure, are limited. But are those ever on a sale?
Not usually. As you start to see with our shop here, we don't have a ton of margin, especially with all the extra stuff we do for
Especially the smaller
for
builders like
customers,
that.
especially smaller builders like that. But this is our one big sale where we try to get as many things on sale as we possibly can for this, and it honestly is our payback for everybody who supports us all year long and helps us out to continue to do what we do. Some of these instruments and sales that we're doing, we are going to be losing money on. It's just
What?
it is. Yeah, Jared, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute.
It's just what it is. But that said, those
It's a
particular ones, we
great
want to bring
business
in.
model. It helps me.
Yeah. Some of those items like that, blue chip picks, things of that nature.
Elliott
capos. We
Cat
don't
eyes
make
capos.
very much money on those, but we want to make sure there's a place for those specialty items that people can find them, because it is hard to get that kind of stuff from a lot of places. So that's the reason why we have it. As you know, cat eyes capos not available very many places at all, but we wanted to make sure that there was an availability for them. So honestly, you probably will not see a bigger sale on those.
Run some double points days.
That
Double
would-
reward points.
You do always get your reward points, so you do get all those, and those build up.
And next year, we're going to be working on some new reward systems. So That may be something we look at as like certain days where if you buy this item, you get double rewards. Starbucks does it. We should do it.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. You heard it
All
from
right.
Jeremy.
Thanks, guys. You have a good day, and God bless, and take care. And I can say all kinds of things.
Well, thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you.
This is
Yeah.
all a bunch of fun.
Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
See you
All
next
right.
weekend.
Heck
Can I
yeah.
pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog?
My kids,
The dog was
doing
awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Go pet the dog. Go pet the dog.
All right, we'll see you
Alrighty.
now.
Okay, so Vince is in here as well. I think that
Yes.
was
That
pretty
one worked good. Yeah, the lag was
great.
not much at all.
All right.
Texas
so
is just way out in Montana.
Yeah,
I
they
think
don't-
it's
they
just
don't
what
even
it
have
is.
internet.
Pushing the
down
delay.
All right, I'm pulling up Vince right now.
there. All right, we're ready for this.
All right. Hold on. And hello, Vince. You're here. You're on.
Welcome, Vince. How you doing? I see actually Vince a lot of times
Hey,
on
guys.
camera. I see him a lot
I,
of times for his
I don't
lessons.
see you on my TV screen. I'm watching you on my TV screen as I sit in my living room.
It's a little bit of a delay till you see it on the live stream.
There you go. You got
So
him
you'll
up there.
start
Okay.
to see it. There you go.
Hey Vince, how you doing?
I just wanted to, I'm doing great. We're recovering from pneumonia. And I was just calling to check on your little Debbie stock.
We still got a few.
Yeah, you gave us such a variety last time. I think we're working our way through the fruit pies. The oatmeal cream pies are pretty stocked.
It actually forced me to
Zebra
go out and
cakes are
buy a
pretty
treadmill
full.
that I've had to use ever since
Really?
our last shipment of those.
Yeah.
Good. Anything I can do to encourage you.
Yeah, is that what that is?
Encourage us to
Anyway,
gain weight and sit still.
Looks like Vince is comfy. I need one of those seats in this live stream.
that would be the way to go.
Recliner.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I'm off
Anyway,
from work because of the pneumonia. So they sent me home. So.
They told you no more?
Well, they gave me a homicide to go work, and then I coughed too much, so they sent me home.
Contaminating the evidence.
Oh my gosh.
And so I didn't respond.
So no,
But anyway, I just
no
wanted-
big cases going on right now. He's chilling out, just kind of hanging. The question is, how much time has that given you with your guitar? Have you been spending it playing guitar or not?
I'll try to shoot you a video later, John. I'm much improved over our last visit.
I'm glad that's going for you. Good deal.
So Vince, anything you're looking for on Small Business Saturday or the Friday sale?
I know he's already looking at his Martin accessories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've already got my stuff in my cart. I'm waiting to see if they get kicked out or not, and how that coupon code
Curious
works.
if,
But
I mean, the prices are supposed to change, but I wonder if you have to refresh the cart or put them in there fresh.
I
That'd be a
don't
good
know.
test, Vince.
yeah, I don't know.
I'd be a little wary about that, but yeah.
I would just be ready to. You might just bookmark each of them too, so you just quickly go to it
Yeah.
and grab them all.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like a plan. I really want one of them Martin stools, so, but I don't know if they're going to qualify for your sale.
They should.
They should.
Yep.
Yep.
They should.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, thank you again. I didn't want to miss out on a chance to say hi to you guys. This is a
Good
lot
to see
more
you on there
affordable
again.
than driving across country.
Yeah.
That sounds
Thank
like
you.
a plan.
We appreciate it.
Appreciate you. You've been a big support, and thanks for that big, awesome comment on the Facebook page too.
Oh, yeah, that was super nice.
Like a little
Yeah.
love fest in there. I've made my wife read all of them. Say, see,
See, people like me.
People like me.
see, I'm doing good things.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all are first rate all the way.
Well, we
Thanks a lot,
appreciate
Vince.
that.
You too.
as well.
Always love
Thank
seeing you
so
on the
much,
road.
Vince. Yeah.
All right.
You get better, my
Y'all
friend.
enjoy
Get
the rest of
better.
your day.
Absolutely.
you.
Thank
Get
you
some
so
more of
much
that
for
cough
joining us.
medicine.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Speaking of wives, I have a good story. I don't know if I told Jeremy this or John or. We were camping. We went camping Friday night and setting up in the night and in the dark, complete pitch blackness. I'm backing my camper up there. My oldest is trying to help me, and he's shining lights at me and whatnot. And so the neighbor comes over and he starts, "You want me to help you back up?" And so I just said, "Sure." Just shine the light back there so I can see where the edge of the camper is, and I'm backing up, and then get it all parked there. He's like, "Yeah, it's good." I get out. He goes, "You one of them Chapmans?" And my wife starts rolling her eyes. I said, "I watch you every day. You guys, I love your stuff. We used to play with you, and I like to watch your channel." And she's like, this is getting ridiculous. Then another old man came up and talked to me about the kids toward the end of the day. We'd just tell me, oh, I love watching your kids camping. We'd take our kids, the regular thing. And after that, she goes, what, does he know you too?
Wild. Wow.
Jealous much?
Millions of people watch me. So, millions.
All right, so I'm going to answer a couple more questions here. First off, I do see that Jamie has also made it. He has the green guitar, which is really, really cool.
What?
Excited to have him join on. I do want to answer a couple questions.
Are we sure we want to let Jamie on?
Are we sure? He appears to be wearing a sweater, so I think that we're good. Nah. Going off of a couple of questions real quick though. So this one's asked a couple times, and I think that we're going to put out like an FAQ soon. Also,
This is a tough question.
4 questions like this, yeah.
We're gonna have to. So the question is, if I buy an instrument on SPS at a sale price below $1,000, that would have been over $1,000 at regular price, does that negate eligibility for Dreadnought? See, that's a tough one because part of the expense of us doing that is that we have to have it at a different level. We're lowering it below that level plus taking a huge discount.
We're already taking a loss at the guitar to begin
That's
with.
a tough, let us know. We're gonna do some. We'll do some looking at it. We'll look at it. I can't say yes or no yet. We will get the answers to that very, very shortly. But what I would just say, just go ahead and put it over $1,000 to be safe.
Yeah. All right. Guitar Xana, if you have a TAS gift card from a previous purchase, can it be used for SBS?
Absolutely.
Should I be able to? Yep.
Same as cash. That's what they
Did
say.
he hear a potential an E100SS Deluxe as a potential doorbuster?
You did hear that.
No,
and
I
it
didn't
is
hear
true.
that, but you.
No, we said it
heard that.
is. We said it is. I just can't tell them what the price is. But let me tell you, it's incredible.
Speaking of doorbusters, remember when Corey tried to break a door with a guitar? That was a doorbuster guitar.
They haven't shown
yeah.
that yet.
Yeah, we
They
haven't
just
shown
showed the
it on the
aftermath.
page.
They showed the aftermath.
That was fun though, guys. Get ready. We're finishing up the
Literally
final
a
touches on the
doorbuster guitar.
commercial. So that's going to be out
Texas
pretty
been
soon.
playing is TAS 58957. Awesome sounding guitar. You are right. Same tone woods as Molly's new custom shop D28. Just doesn't have any branches all over it.
Shu has been up past his bedtime, 12:30 a.m. I appreciate him tuning in all these weird hours, and
Yeah.
this is a good night.
So, Herb, same thing. Even though you just got that gift card, you can use that for Small Business Saturday. Yes.
Shu fall asleep.
That's great.
Do we have anybody else coming in live?
Yeah, we have Jamie up. Are you guys ready to bring him on?
Green guitar.
I am really concerned. Be ready to cut this feed. Be ready to cut
Can you
this
put the thing on a
feed.
delay? 7-second delay. I wonder if Jamie saw the
Wonder no more. Why don't you
guitar.
ask him?
All right, you guys ready?
Frankenstein guitar video.
Jamie, if you're
Wonder
ready,
no more.
I feel like you probably did. Jamie, we're gonna go ahead and bring you on.
What?
I think he's playing right now. All right, he's here.
Oh God.
Cut the feed. Cut the feed. Jamie, how you doing, buddy? Good to hear from you.
Good. Dude, I love my guitar.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It sounds awesome, too.
It is so funny. While that was here, we had so many people, like I said, the guys from Recording King were here. They were in love with it. They loved every other guitar that we had in the shop, but they really loved that one.
What's not to love?
Yeah.
It's true.
It's an
It's
apple.
pretty awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
Did
I got
you
a
see
question.
the Frankie
What-
guitar video with that for the Halloween?
Yes, I did. Pretty cool. Yeah,
like Thomas on
pretty
that.
awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I'll get off here. I'll let you guys answer, but who decided that green bean casserole was a good holiday dish?
I gotta say, I like it.
You ever tried
like
with
it.
soy sauce in it? See, I got a trick from a guy I used to work with. No, this seriously.
I
Guy I
know,
used to
Jamie,
work
your
with.
camera went away.
Added a.
He said he's gonna
went
leave
away.
when
He
we
wanted
wanted.
out. He didn't want to stick around very long.
Gotcha.
Try it with
He's
soy
wanted.
sauce as a seasoning. Instead of
Soy
salt,
sauce as a
soy
seasoning.
sauce. I'm telling you, it makes it better.
Wait a minute, guys. Hey, before we get too deep into this is actually
I like it
the
as is.
question of the week. It is, what is the best Thanksgiving side? What's
Jeremy's
your...
gonna say candied yams with marshmallows on top.
Okay, then Jeremy, please don't talk because John just answered yours. I'm just kidding.
That's a good one, but I also like the green bean casserole with the what do you call those, fried onions on the top or whatever?
Yeah?
Fried
Shallots?
onions, I gotta say.
Is that what it is?
No, it's fried
Just
onions. French fried onions.
French fried onions.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with, I know this is controversial, it is the canned cranberry sauce.
That's your
That is
favorite side?
The greatest side right there.
That's your favorite side, just cranberry sauce?
When you put it on the table, it has to still be in the shape
Gelatinous
of the
blob of
can.
a
You
can.
can't break it up. You just have to
And you
leave
gotta
it in the shape
sit it
of
on the table
can,
and let it wobble
Let it
around.
wobble around. Everybody has
gosh.
to pass it before you can dig into it. I love cranberry sauce. I actually really genuinely do. If you put cranberry sauce on your turkey, the actual combine the meat and the cranberry sauce.
It is good.
It's a incredible flavor.
You gotta go with
Gotcha.
the classic stuffing. I mean,
Okay.
as long
I'm
as
not
it's
a big
made
stuffing
correctly.
guy. I mean, some good gravy on it, it's all right, but it's always been like,
You know what I miss is when stuffing was actually stuffing instead of just a side dish. That
you get
we
to stuff it in the
cooked.
turkey.
People still do
Gotcha.
it. But you can't do that. You know why they can't do that?
No,
why
I
people are
don't.
doing it? Because you get
Salmonellas.
The salmonellas. That's right. A lot of people weren't getting it fully cooked enough that stuff would end up dripping out of the turkey cavity that was above, and person could
Gotcha.
get very, very.
So make sure you get it up to temps.
Do you guys ever see the
Hey, high risk,
the
high reward. Low risk,
the
low,
TikTok
high
video where
reward.
they put like a chicken inside a turkey and then the kid was preparing it and it's like, oh no, it was pregnant.
That's crazy. No.
You know, honestly, I'm
one
going
I-
to give you my favorite side dish, and it's my mother-in-law and my wife make it. It's just homemade noodles. It's homemade noodles and
mother-in-law
gravy,
does that too.
and
It's
it's just you literally can destroy yourself eating these big
No,
old
it's
fat
just too
noodles.
much.
What do you mean,
Can we all
noodles?
just pick like one side so we don't get
Homemade noodles.
overstuffed?
Chicken and
I
noodles.
feel like
type
you have to try
style.
everything on the table and then you die.
Yeah, I watched this. Okay, great meme. This guy showed up to a Thanksgiving dinner, and he had one of the big giant muffin cake tins, and he just filled each individual thing with a different food. That way you keep them separate. You can test everything out.
It's very scientific.
I gotta say,
Grade
I think we did this
everything.
hot take last week. I'm not a big turkey guy. I will eat turkey. I personally only
Same.
like
A
it
good
smoked.
fried or smoked turkey is
Smoked
good.
turkey is good. But I have to say, I think it's time to ditch it and we just go with a smoked.
What's your thoughts on a smoked ham?
No, I wasn't gonna go with ham. I think we should just go with brisket.
Brisket?
And just call that
Brisket for
the real-
Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on
Memphis
this new
Thanksgiving.
pulled ham trend?
I saw that. I haven't tried
Before
it
we
yet.
get to that, can we all agree that dark meat is better?
No, I
No,
disagree.
I
It's
can't
so
agree
much
with you
more
at all.
flavorful.
Yeah.
The white meat is just so dry.
You're wrong. Well, you guys, obviously you don't know how to cook a turkey.
You guys gotta, you gotta up the
You have the
Tacos
turkey
lasagna.
legs, some of the dark meat.
Taco Bell.
where all the
Best
flavors
Thanksgiving
at.
meal
Taco
ever.
Bell is the best Thanksgiving meal.
Smoked prime rib. I'm coming to Vince's house.
I'm
I
going
want
to
to
the
do one
smoked
so
prime rib.
bad.
I want one
been a
too.
long time.
I keep going to the store and pricing it, and a good
Why are you
size
talking about food? I'm
prime
hungry.
rib is $100. $100, and
I
I'm
didn't
just
eat
sitting there
lunch.
like,
Hey, those Hy-Vee prices ain't too bad though. If you haven't
the
checked
whole-
it out, they got like the
They sell like
deals
the
and
whole
stuff.
Thanksgiving
Costco.
dinner. Like you can buy the whole dinner
no,
that'll have
prime
everything.
rib.
Have you
Really?
seen the
Costco's
turkey,
out the
the
prime
Thanksgiving
ribs.
dinners that these grocery stores are doing?
I've heard
It's
of
like your whole
restaurants
dinner.
doing that.
I agree. Brian
That's
is
pretty
a
smart.
bird.
The whole deal.
Yeah, you gotta
This
brine
is why
it.
you don't like white meat right there. You have to brine it. You have had nobody
I don't
ever
even know
cook
what
it.
brine
Oh,
Brine
no.
it and fry it.
You take this
teach ya.
saltwater seasoned mix and you put that whole bird
Yep.
in it and you leave it
You
there
put it in a
for
bucket for
12
days.
to 24 hours. That stuff just soaks in there, keeps that moisture
You don't
in
always
there.
have to do water though. You can just do like a dry brine. That's what I'm going to be doing.
do a dry brine.
Like
I tried a
cooking.
dry brine
You
once.
guys might not know that.
I just wasted a lot of salt.
So okay.
Jeremy's just wrong.
It's not a holiday unless a pig dies.
Dark
you do
meat's still
need
the best.
you do
Turkey
need a
leg.
ham.
Okay.
I had a question. What Mandolin am I playing? This is another Buis.
Yeah, you guys should probably
Again,
play
I think
something.
this has most of the appointments of the percent. Does have a
White.
white binding. White binding on this one. But otherwise, and also the Shallow tuners, but otherwise it seems to be the Persephone. So this might be just a slightly more affordable version of the Persephone without the maple binding.
Jamie, you and Hinkley are just in tune because that was the question of the week.
Exactly. That was the pre-prepared question of the week. I promise. There was a question on Instagram. By the way, I am live on Instagram over here, guys. What is your take on vegan picks? Any thoughts?
I like them. I used to play with them before Blue Chips came out. That was my pick of choice. Again, they're a little scratchier sounding, so I prefer the blue chips. And I've been playing with I got Tone Slab Darth Tone here. So there's going to be a massive doorbuster sale Saturday only on those.
I will tell you, truth is, for me, I never did connect with Wiegans. I still felt like they sounded plasticky. Until I started using blue chip, really well. I was only tortoiseshell. And then I went to blue chip, and now I'm using the Tone Slabs.
Vince, this scroll is more in line with the Monoleone style of building mandolins. He did this really big, exaggerated scroll on it, which just mimics that very closely. So it's a different looking scroll than the Gibson style.
I think Monoleone was more open. Oh, maybe similar.
About the same.
Yeah.
Thanks for correcting me, though, John.
Well, there you go. Did you guys want to play
John's going to tell what he's got. We had a request for Kettle in the Cane.
Okay.
I can't play it very well. I can try.
Okay, we can do something else.
I can do it.
That's what somebody do.
All right, I switched to, this one just came in. E10SSV. Look at the back of this. Just came in, is now available. Has it made the website yet? Trent, did you photograph this one?
Yeah.
It's got cool flames going all over it. And I love these. I have one myself. I love the E10SSV. I think it's, if you're looking for a vintage Gibson-y sounding guitar, these are so
it hits
cool.
the mark. Well, they're shipping varnish again, right?
Yeah, we got 815 varnishes. These back in. That's a good one too. You can do that one. Let's do that, Rebecca. It's easier to do that one.
We'll do this one for Dalton. Are we going to attempt TikTok today? Or did we lose shoe on there?
I did, and it kept getting flagged. So I think what I'm going to do is reach out to Yellow. See why?
Reach out to our congressman.
That as well.
1, 2. Glad to hear it, J. Birdman. Junior Birdman.
The junior of Birdman. Anyway, I like the SSVs. Here's the deal, guys. Again, FAQs for this weekend, next weekend. You cannot reserve any, and a lot of these guitars are going. It's funny. I put some of the the deluxes, the E1 SS Deluxe. I think it was the 00. It sold like immediately, so I had to quit putting them up there. Otherwise, we'd have sold out of those before SBS. I think.
Good problem to have, I guess.
But like stuff like that, I don't know that
Wait
the
a minute.
SSV will be available.
Some out at full price?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Why would you, John? We want to sell those for a
I'm
discount.
trying to be nice to the people. Why would you do such a thing to me?
Another item that's going to be our biggest sale ever is tone guards. We've talked about this. We've done videos. The guitar guards, the mandolin guards, the octave guards, the banjo guards, all of them are going to be at our lowest price we have ever sold them for. And if you are looking for a great accessory for your instrument or for a loved one, the tone guards are a really good option. I just found out it's their 40th anniversary.
Really? That's really
They've been
cool.
building tone guards
Do you want to
for
try a
40
song that
years.
we've never done? Sure.
I don't see why not.
What is it, Jay? You want to try Pocket Full of Gold?
While you guys are discussing this, I want to bring up real quick. By the way, guys, if you have any questions, please let us know. The link to joining our live stream is still working. So if you would like to join our live stream, you can click that link and do it.
John,
Please
what
and
is
thank you.
the least expensive guitar with a large sound hole?
The TAS 58957.
Sold out.
Sold out.
Yes.
The next option would be a white rice, honestly. That I know of that we would sell anyway.
I think you're right. I think across the board, that's probably.
Is there
big
going to be a
push.
touchstone large sound hole ever?
No,
that I
the
know of.
signatures are just Madagascar. They're not large sound hole though.
The SIGs.
There's only
Nah.
1, 2, 5. Yes. Right?
John's probably
You
gonna
get
need
Pocket Full of
lyrics.
Gold lyrics.
Yes, I can.
Vince Gill,
Okay.
Ginsville. That's gonna be a high. Yeah, it's gonna be real high. We're gonna have to bring that down. He slipped the ring off his finger.
Can you see that? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And keep in mind, please, audience, if you have any questions, now is the time to ask before we end this live stream.
It's a hard question to answer there, Dalton. Best mandolin resale. There's lots of really good options. We have a used Northfield in right now that's a monster. We've got a Hind mandolin that I'm not sure why it's still here. It's a monster. I'm a big fan of these Lewis mandolins, the F styles especially. We've got 2 of them in. The Bourgeois is a really good option.
The Gibsons are great
I
when
actually,
we have them.
Gibsons are awesome. We sell out of them quickly, but those are one of the finest mandolins being built.
Yep.
I actually like the blacktop Bourgeois the most, I think. I mean, not the most out of all those mandolins.
It's a matter
Out
of what
Bourgeois.
is the most important thing to you. Best for the price, best tone in general, best look, but look is that's all very subjective though.
All right.
Where's it going? Where's the beginning of the verse or the chorus though? What? No, the chorus. There's a chord there because it doesn't go to the 5, does it? Yeah. What? No, it's not. It's not the 5. I think it was the go to the 4.
6 minor.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where are you?
Where are you? Beginning of the beginning.
There.
No, there's I guess the bridge. Hold on. I guess it is a 4. If it's a 5, then I guess you're right. You're right. It's 5. Okay, go.
All right, how are you gonna get yours off?
It's gonna be high. He slipped the ring off his finger when he walked in the room, and he found him some stranger, and he promised her the moon. How many
another man's treasure. You say anything, but one night of pleasure with the trouble you bring. Don't look so surprised, 'cause son, I should know. I once was a rich man with my pockets full of gold. Oops. To 5. Someday you're gonna wind up on the wrong side of a gun. Someday this guy's gonna show up, and you'll pay for what you've done. What will it say on your tombstone? Here lies a rich man with his pockets full of gold. Which parts? Yes, here lies a rich man with his pockets full of gold. Well, that was like 80% right.
There's no harmony parts on that
That's
turnaround.
the spirit.
It just goes, as here lies a rich man.
John, am I crazy? Did you say what that guitar was?
Yeah, I did. I thought.
Okay, I could be wrong then.
Maybe I didn't.
Well,
no,
I
that
don't
was an
think you did,
E40.
actually, yeah.
I guess I didn't. E40 SB TC SB.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Vince,
what it
you're
is.
right. It is the
I
E40
love
DD.
these guitars. These are fantastic. This color is just gorgeous.
Absolutely.
I love it. I want
agree.
one. I want one. I want an OM.
John, would the FERC Blue G be available for order on SBS?
Can we order one of those? That's a good question. I don't know.
Contact us ahead of that, which you just did through here, but go ahead and call Corey or one of the guys
and see if they can get
find
one
out
in.
an ETA on when we can get one of those in, and if we can get one in,
hate
we
to
will
take
build
an
a
order
product
that we'll
for
never
it,
see.
and then that should be available for that.
All right, here's
next,
something cool.
Do we have any
long
long
sleeve
sleeve?
Not right now.
We got
Not right now. We got
sweatshirts,
hoodies. That's all we got. Hey, that sounds good.
Hoodie.
You guys, this is really nice. Some guys having some problems with the
bouncing in and
audio.
out.
I wish
Ain't
that
no
on that E40 we put medium strings on it, because that's going to make that guitar so much better. All right, so here's what I got right now, though. I just got in three guitars that are super awesome from Martin. This is one of them. We haven't, no, we did see one of
liquid
these. It
bridge
didn't
pins.
last. Yeah, you know why? Because this is a D18 Modern Deluxe. I got in a D28 Modern Deluxe as well.
Oh, yeah, it is.
These are so lightweight. Like, feel this.
Carbon fiber.
You got, yeah, got the carbon fiber, the
It is light.
titanium
The
slash
carbon
aluminum
fiber.
truss rod. Super light,
Made with
asymmetrical.
liquid metal bridge pins.
The liquid metal bridge pins.
You know they make a bridge plate out of Farben Kyber?
Farben
You're
Kyber.
wrong.
That's right. It is Farben Kyber. Yeah, so I got this in. A D28 just came in. And then I'm going to play you the last thing I've got is an Ambertone HD28 that just arrived. I made Trent pull it out of the box. That's how new it is.
What's in the box?
Are you saving the best for last? Is that what that?
No,
is that what that
I haven't
is?
touched it, so I don't know.
All right.
This is fantastic. I hadn't got to
Yeah.
play this. Trent, I think I heard you playing this while I was in there, and I was like, that's an awesome sounding guitar.
Honey picks, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You know who likes honey picks? Jeremy Shepard. He showed me one of his picks, and it was all right.
Is it made of
honey picks?
Well, then we'll look into that. What's the next song to play? That way we can get
I don't know.
get it going. What's the move, guys?
We probably, I mean, if we got 14 minutes left, we should probably talk about what we're watching if we're going to watch. Talk about what we're going to watch.
Sure.
Otherwise, we're going to move on.
What are you watching, Jason? This always turns into a fight.
I feel
Go.
attacked right now. I feel.
Jason's
I'm
very
just trying to
sensitive
keep.
today.
I'm just trying to keep the show going. And, I'm
try those
sensitive.
out,
You're the one
Adam.
just.
Jason, spit it out. What are you watching? Come on,
Jason,
what are you watching?
shut up.
You just assumed ulterior.
People are dying
motives.
Shut up,
to know.
Jason.
I was just trying to keep us on track.
Shut up, Jason.
All right, guys, I've been watching.
I'm trying.
Oh,
guys.
Freebird. Yes, let's do that.
Brooks. I'm trying.
Free.
Spit it out.
Seriously.
Yeah. Oh,
I
God.
gave up on Yellowstone. I got too corny.
No, I haven't watched the new ones. It just came out.
I'm
the
waiting
new
on my
ones.
wife to watch it.
But on that vein though, we did start watching the new Landman.
Is that good? I saw the preview.
Billy Bob Thornton. I'm telling you guys. I'm
It's
telling you
another
guys.
freaking the same
Billy
guy.
Bob Thornton.
Is that the
Can I
one-
say?
Please do it.
That Billy Bob Thornton is a badass. I mean, God, the guy.
I like him.
Oh, it's so good. We watched the first two episodes last night.
Does that have the girl
Billy
that
Bob's
was
so
in
good.
Ozark as the daughter? I saw this clip today
No,
of Billy
I
Bob
don't
with
think
the
so.
girl that was the daughter of
I didn't recognize
Jason
her as that
Bateman.
person. She might be. I don't know.
But
It's got
look
Billy
good.
Bob. It's got what's his name from
Another Sheridan,
from-
PJ Sheridan.
Yeah, from Sheridan.
Start.
But it's got the guy from what's the ad agency? What was that? Mad Men. What's his name?
Draper.
Draper.
Don Draper.
Guy.
He's also in the one I've been watching, which is
Isn't it
news.
Texas?
Morning
It's about
news.
oil
morning
fields or
show.
It's got oil fields. Oh God! But Billy Bob Thornton. I mean,
right.
guys.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Holy smokes, he's such a bad.
I've been
bad
watching
man.
the morning show, and it's good. I'm not that in love with it, but now I just want to see
It's
it
gotten
through.
better. It got better, and then it got a little worse.
It got
then
worse, and then
better.
it got better again.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd finish
through
it out.
too
I'd
many,
finish
like,
last
oh,
season.
like, so many.
Jeremy just gets mad about drama. He watches dramas and then goes, "Why is it so dramatic? Gosh, guys, this isn't
A little bit
reality."
more real here. Come on. Who would do these
I'm
things?
waiting for Yellowstone to come back in. I think I told
It
you
is
guys.
back.
I know. I'm waiting for my wife. Sorry, to start watching
Yeah,
that.
we're not jumping in on it yet.
I finished
I
all
think
but
Kevin
the
Costner
very
dies in the first episode.
last
Seems like to me.
episode on that Disney Plus. I don't know if we talked about it on this show or not. I just talked to you about it, which is the what's that lady? The Gypsy Rose
Blanchard. Yeah, you talked about it
Blanchard
last week.
documentary thing. I got one more episode to do on that.
Gold Rush
I have
is
to say
back.
that girl
Guys, Gold Rush
is
is back.
manipulative. I really find
You guys know
that
Gold
even
Rush
that
is
show.
back?
I haven't started it yet, but I know it's
I
back.
have been watching it.
I'm behind on Deadliest Catch, so I'm almost I actually am watching the
Pretty
last.
well caught up on that.
I'm watching the last one. Did you see where what's the name had the stroke?
No, thanks for the
Spoiler alert.
from last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that one.
I mean, it's this most recent available year.
It's old, dude.
That's old.
You talking about the guy from Sweden or whatever?
No.
The Norwegian guy?
No.
Are multiple people having strokes
Did he
on
have a
this?
stroke?
He did
Yeah,
off
stroke, yeah.
season.
No, this is
I'm on the season where the one guy has cancer.
the one that his brother. Yeah,
Oh.
it's the same one. But
My
towards the end of
gosh.
that, next to last one.
That
That's
makes
the one
sense.
whose brother Mouse is on there. He always
Yeah.
yells at everybody. You can tell he's giving himself.
Well, he smokes and drinks
and
coffee
yells at
constantly.
people like as loud as he can.
Whatever.
Yeah, I've been watching that one. Another one. I'm trying to keep up with. Have you guys watched Industry?
Nope.
On
I don't
Max.
feel like I know that one.
If you're in the
It's
audience,
about
let us know
day
what you're
trader
watching as
stuff.
well too. We're curious.
There's lots of good
top-
shows that I want to watch.
It's pretty wild. Anyway,
Shaylin just started one also on Apple, which it's this woman chemist. I can't remember the name of it. That
Yeah, I think
she gets drummed out of chemistry and has to start like a cooking
I have
show.
it on my list. Yeah.
I think it might be historically real. But
I think it's based on
Julia
true story.
Child? I'm just kidding.
I know it seems like that, but she's actually
Same- kind
a
of like
chemist,
same vibe,
but just
yeah.
gets pushed out because of the male-dominated industry and starts a cooking show where she's using chemistry.
I'm also
Marie
watching a
Curie.
show on the what is it, Night Stalker Murders. I can't watch that with my kids in the room though because there's lots of dead bodies in it.
did I tell
Oh my
you?
gosh.
Me and the girls have been rewatching Parks and Rec. That one's pretty good too.
You tell us
That
that.
is pretty good.
I want to try Lincoln Lawyer. I've
like
been seeing that
Parks and
pop
Rec.
up.
Yes, I heard that's good.
All right, Jeremy,
Yeah.
your take on mid to late 1980s flat iron mandolins.
Those were really good. Yeah.
It was more in the 90s when they really hit their
Yeah.
swing, I think.
Those are the ones where everybody wanted them. It was like late 90s when they ended up making the import one, still calling it the flat iron. It confuses people.
The end of the 80s into the 90s.
Yeah, it's a good era.
Tulsa King and Shrinking are supposed to be good shows too that I need to watch. Agreed.
Tulsa King I've been watching. I'm like, that's one that I'm caught up with, so you have to like wait for the next
Anybody
week.
watching The Office?
Vince Filling. They might be soon.
You guys better.
It's gonna be good. All right, what do
It's
we
been a
got
long
for
time since I
here?
watched The Office.
I just
watched
saw a
almost all of them
scene
the last
today
2
show up on
years.
TikTok. It was the one where Dwight was hiring somebody, and they're on the waiting room. And most of them were like his friends and cousins and all that.
What is John playing? He's playing a D18
D18
authentic or a modern
Modern
deluxe.
Deluxe.
Sorry.
We need to play something.
Let's
I
make
play
that
this in
thing
the other
ring.
Hey, real quick, you guys have requests for Darby's Castle and
Ooh, do that one.
Soldiers and Soldier's Joy
Could you get the lyrics to Darby's
on
Castle?
Instagram? Sure.
That's too high.
Okay,
I think it's in G, isn't it?
That's the.
That's pretty high, isn't it? Well, it took 200 days for the timbers to be raised. Silhouette was seen for miles around.
Do it in B flat.
I'd probably be best to do it in G.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Good. I'm talking about, is that good
Oh, yeah.
pitch for you?
Well, it took
It did a quick turnaround or quick short intro.
I'm trying to get the key. You can do that. Yeah,
The
do
second
that.
half.
Well, it took 300 days for the timbers to be raised, and the silhouette was seen
Too long.
miles around. Yep, I can do that. That's the way we want to do it, right? See the ruin on the hill where the smoke is hanging still, like an echo of an age long forgotten. There's a story of a home crushed beneath those blackened stones, and the roof and everything are rotten. Sister Bobby loved his wife, and he labored all his life to provide her with material possessions. And he built for her a home of the finest wood and stone, and the building became the same as cold possession. Oh, it took 300 days for the timbers to be
raised, and the silhouette was seen for miles around. And the gables reached as high as the eagles in the sky, but it only took one night to bring it down. When Darby's castle tumbled to the ground. Set aside for sleeping. Sorry. All his easy dreams were filled with the rooms he'd yet to build, but his own probably really weeping. And one night he heard a sound as he laid his pencil down, and he traced it to her door and turned the handle. And the pale light of the moon through the window of the room split the shadows where his bodies lay entangled. It took 300 days for the timbers to be raised, and the silhouette was seen for miles around. And the gables reached as high as eagles in the sky, but it only took one night to bring it down. When Darby's castle tumbled to the ground. Christopherson was spelled that way because the Christopher is spelled the same as Christopherson.
Christopherson wasn't actually his name.
Yes, I think he did spell it with a K.
Christopher, but Christopher, look how Christopher's spelled. Christopherson.
I don't know.
He made it up.
What was his real name? I'm pretty sure it's not. Maybe it is.
What was his last name, though?
Chris.
Born Christopher Christopherson. See, they spelled the same. That's so that he could remember how to spell his last name.
I guess I was wrong.
How easy.
Isn't it interesting that he spelled Christopherson, Christopher?
Well, he didn't. His parents
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
did,
Probably
yeah.
not him.
That's so that he could remember how to spell his last name, because Christopherson.
Probably that, yeah.
Christopherson.
Can you explain to me why?
I love that song, by the way.
Explain to me why Wesley Snipes comes up underneath Christopherson.
Because of Blade. Hello. Only one of the greatest movies of all time.
My wife's calling.
Cool. All right. Let's see if there's
I'll tell her. I'll
some
call her back.
questions. Just hopped on. What is John playing? I think we already answered that one.
Yeah, we
I'm
did.
behind, sorry. Let's not. Instead of Dreadnought, play the Let's Not. Okay. Or a Would Not. Peter's asking if you had to choose which of these two mandolins would you pick?
For me, probably the F style because it's more my style of music and tone. But I've grown accustomed and liking the A style overhaul sound. If I was doing more kind of, I want to learn klezmer music, and I think a mandolin like this would be really cool for that. Grissman did a whole album of klezmer music.
I might like this guitar a lot, too.
Cool. Can I start a poll real quick?
Please do.
For our question of the day. So, what sides do you think that I should add to this?
Green bean casserole, mashed potatoes and gravy,
Stuffing's going to be a
mashed
big one.
taters.
Potatoes. That sounds like a, what you call it?
You remember when
I spelled that wrong too.
the vice president got in trouble for spelling potato wrong?
Potatoes. She spelled potatoes. I like it.
She said tatoes.
Potatoes.
Green bean casserole.
Sound it out, sound it out, sound
He's
it
got
out.
an A in it.
Crap, man, this is hard.
Spelling's hard. Spelling's
Gosh, I hate spelling so
Should
much.
have said taters and gravy.
Okay,
Good thing you live
personally,
in an era where
nobody
it's corrected
asked,
for
but
you.
personally, I like mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese is a pretty strong
That's my
contender.
absolute
There's
favorite.
a lot to put in there. I mean,
I think you have to put in the
stuffing,
the sweet potato casserole.
sweet potato with the marshmallows and such.
Okay, this is what you get, and tell us if there's something different.
Gummy sharks. Of
What?
course.
Yeah.
Sweet carrots are good. Like the
Vince
sweet
is
carrots, baby carrots.
pretty close to the
Vince likes
same
to
kind
use
of
a smoker.
Yeah, he likes to use a smoker, as do I. I always do
We are all
smoked mac and
agreeing on
cheese.
Vince's menu. Yeah, that sounds great.
Smoked mac and cheese
That
is a big
sounds
thing
great.
in my house. We do that quite often.
John, were those 13s or 12s on the Modern Deluxe?
13s, I believe. I think every Martin standard and goes with.
What did you
It
trail off
could be
there?
12s. It could be 12s.
He lost his trail of his thought.
I can't tell. They might be 12s.
If
This
you
one
buy
has
it, we'll-
13s
we'll-
for sure.
You buy it, we'll put whichever you want on it.
Ooh, corn casserole is good, by the way. Corn souffle. Is that the one that's more the corn?
It's like cornbread,
Bread,
but
yeah.
sweeter. But
Yeah, that's
also,
corn souffle.
We got some Canadians in the house. Canadians in the house? What is
Canadians.
Robbie pie and why do you do that?
What's
Remember
that?
Robbie pie?
No.
It's the potato starch. They just they cook potatoes down to just starch. It's like this transparent
Yeah.
goo,
Yeah,
and they make
We were
you
served.
pie
That's
on
a
that.
French Canadian thing.
they're insane.
They're insane.
And it has no flavor. Like it's a flavorless,
Yet they created
Why?
Poutine.
Poutine. I mean,
which is the
how can
exact
you go so
opposite.
right and so wrong at
Yeah.
the same time?
Yeah, we've had it a couple times up there, and I don't know. It's like eating gelatin without flavor.
Interesting. What an
Potato
interesting
gelatin.
cultural thing. Continuing off of that.
Robbie pie, am I right?
What? That sounds crazy. Okay. John, have you mentioned what you are playing?
No, I just
yet?
switched over. It's
You
a
did.
HD28, super hard to come by. Ambertone HD20, anything Ambertone and Sunburst, still hard to get from Martin. This is the second one I think we've had, and I'm glad to have it back. I'll be putting another order in. This could be yours.
Do you want to
Possibly
tell
on
the
SBS.
breaking news that we are now the #1 Martin dealer in the world?
Is that true?
Ain't
No,
no
it's
way.
not true, but we can tell them that.
Ain't no way, but we can tell him.
Someday we can say that.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Mark it down right now. Replay this video.
One day.
All right, let's come up with a fun jazzy tune we can play where I got this and you got that. Or swingy.
Let's just do something because I gotta go potty.
We can also do.
We had some more. We had some recommendations earlier. Requests, if you want.
Oops.
There that was. There's no dings on that guitar.
Nope, no dings. Somebody
Perfectly
may
fine.
think that they see something, but there is. No, I don't see anything. I see nothing.
Door dink. You dink.
Got him.
You guys need to get a neck adjustment.
I'm hungry and I gotta pee, guys.
Okay.
It is
Let's
time
get outta
for a
here.
beautiful lunch.
Guys, we have got a lot of stuff we're preparing for next week. Make sure
Goodbye,
you
so
tune
long.
in for Small
Goodbye and
Business
so
Saturday.
long. Goodbye.
It is
so
gonna
long.
be a blast.
Goodbye and so
I
long.
have-
All right, so let's run over the sales real quick with some of the stuff, because we said we're going to talk about it, right?
If you absolutely can, I do have the graphic up right here as well to our Facebook group.
Please do that.
Scan
Join our
this
Facebook
QR
group so
code.
you can see.
Secret Society.
It
I
is
think
secret
that you
because,
should be able
again,
to get
these
to it.
prices are so low that we can't share all
That
of
song
them.
made
You have to get a tattoo.
That song reminded me of Benny, my middle child, rode with me down to camp in the truck with me, and he's like, Dad, I made up a song about camping. And he started singing it, and it was, we're going camping, we're going camping,
That's
we're
genius.
going camping, we're going camping. And that lasted
Potato,
for 34
potato,
minutes.
tomato, tomato.
Till he fell asleep.
It's a good song.
And you know what he
Got
did? He's
talent.
like, Dad, I picked him up from school the next couple days after that. He's like, Dad, where are we going? We're heading home. I got a song about that. We're going home, we're going home, going.
One hit wonder.
Yeah,
sounds
he's
like.
good.
Yeah.
We try not to
two-hit
ding
wonder.
any of these or scratch them.
Except for this one.
But you also got to know these are living, breathing instruments, and each one has a story. Would you turn down a puppy that had
Jeremy
a
chewed
scar
on the
under his
binding on that
eye?
one.
Really?
All right.
Anyway, all right, so
Go, John.
sales. E1 Deluxes, 4 models, lowest price you're ever going to see. I promise you, nobody's going to be. That is an incredible.
4 models?
It's 4
Not just 4 of them, but 4 models.
4
4 different
models
models, multiple guitars.
available, multiples of them. It is my favorite guitar in the under $1,000 range, and this one's going to be way under $1,000, and I mean way. All solids come with a Fishman
I thought
pickup
you said that was
installed.
him, Wayne from Wayne.
A nice kit bag. Way. All right, so have those on sale. Also,
way.
PCH-1Ds, both in natural and classic. If somebody is looking for an under $300 guitar, they want to look at that.
It might be that price.
It might be
Yes,
that.
sure.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Probably delivering those guitars.
They're also doing also going to have the GACE both in classic and naturals. Buy one get one free strings. A lot of our most popular ones are going to be buy one get ones. We have the tone slab sale.
Buy 2 get 1 free for premium strings.
Yes, premium strings will be buy 2 get 1. Tone slabs are going to be $5 off, and the first 40 people will be able to get a signature pick along with a purchase of a $5 off pick for half price, which is really, really cool. Let's see. We will have a sale
Guards are
on
going to be
Tone Guards. We're
lowest
going to have a
price ever.
sale on the Tone Traveler will be on sale. We're going to have banjos. We have an F-style mandolin, I believe, $279.
Yes, I believe so.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, $279. F-style mandolin, all solid woods on that, which is pretty impressive. I have a tone ring banjo that's going to be super affordable. You will get to see Deering Good Time banjos
Good Time
and an
Decos
incredible
and Americanas.
and Americana on an incredible deal. There are so many good deals. That's just scratching the surface.
Rechargeable tuners for $14.99.
Yes, absolutely true.
And then humidipacks will be on sale as always, guys. So stock up on those. Keep your instruments safe this
Our
winter.
acoustic cares. And
Acoustic care
actually, I don't
device.
think that we've mentioned it. Merch also. There's we
35%
typically do a
off
merch
all
sale.
of our
Yeah.
branded
Here's
merchandise.
I guess
We
that's
can
the
tell you
big one
guys
that we
that one
didn't.
because we.
Go ahead.
So we can tell you guys that one because we make all the merch and do it.
And the big deal is 20% off almost everything in the store, almost
In
every
store.
brand in
there
store
are
for
some
the first hour.
exclusions. Yep.
Only the first hour.
Only
After
in
that,
store.
We will be opening it up to all you people on the internet at 15%
15%
off. So if there's something you're looking for, it may not be there. So it could be a chance that it's not even available. But if it is available and it falls into our sale, 15% off.
Guys,
What?
we're hoping
That's
to start
crazy.
the new year with all new inventory, so please buy everything that we own.
Everything.
Really.
Ooh,
That's our goal.
I got a new one that we have not talked about
Cashing
yet.
out.
All breed love guitars, all of them. And not because we're getting rid of them, but I have been given permission. They are going to be up to 40% off. What?
That's unbelievable.
all Breedlove guitars will be on sale.
Now then, if you would like to hear the details, the fine details of all of these sales first, the only way that we can do that is if you join this private Facebook group. Please scan this code, please join it, and then you can hear those deals.
Those people are also going to get to see the new episodes of The Office before anybody else.
That is true. If you want to see our newest commercial,
Jeremy gave it away. Hinkley said we could. She told us we could give it away.
I didn't have an opinion
I
on
play
it.
multiple characters from the show. I play a Dwight Schrute.
They're loosely
you play
based
a few
on
people.
Yeah, it's the Office idea.
Yeah.
Guys, I said I have to pee. We don't care.
Let's drag this on a little bit longer, please.
Jason's wearing a diaper anyway, so it's gonna be all right.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
He does every day. Have you not noticed that?
That was that, guys. Thank you all very, very
Mashed
much for
potatoes
joining
one?
us.
Crazy people.
Yeah. Thank you all very, very much for joining us. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. We'll see you later. Please join us for New Guitar Thursday.
If you have any comments, leave them in the questions.
Leave them in the questions and comments.
See you guys.
Call the shop. Talk to somebody over there. Why not? Bye-bye, guys. We'll see you.